this is the Elite, and it has a lot of connections on the back. Track, same as the Select. So there's track, and then programming, 2 express nets, a connection to connect it to the computer and get updates for it, the power, if you ever want to connect a booster or accessory output, which isn't, I don't like it either. Now, the emergency stop button is a lot bigger than the Selects. There's a lot more buttons as well. And there's no arrow buttons. To change direction, you press the knob, but we'll get it on to show you more clearly. So I'll just plug it all in. This is it starting up. Okay. So the reason why it says Lawrence on there is because you can name trains, and I've got a schools class called St. Lawrence, so I named it that. And up here there's lots of dust, but what it says 0, it says like the time. That means how long you've been using the Elite for. Since we just turned it on, it says nothing. Now, to increase the speed of a train, you just turn the knob. Then you can see there the speed has increased. Then you turn it the other way to turn it down. To change direction, you press the knob, and then you see these arrows there. You press it again, and it's over there. To change trains, you press Loco, which is this button. Then it says Control 1, because there's this controller and this controller. And then you turn the knob, or type in the number, as in, so turn the knob. Say I wanted to select number 6, I'd just go like that, and it says Duchess, because it's my Duchess. And then if I wanted to type it in, say I wanted to type in number 45, or 45, just press the controller 1 to confirm, and then you've got number 45. I don't have a train for this, so that's why I haven't named it. And you can see up there the number 1. That also refers to controller number 1, because if I do this, controller number 2, well, each controller is automatically set to number 3, which happens to be Lawrence. So I can control 2 trains. I can control number 41, and with this one I can control number 8, which is Kingfisher, the A4, but it only fits 8 letters. So I could control the East Midlands Class 43 HST, and then suddenly want to control this one without typing anything in, which is really good. And then I just press emergency stop, and that cuts the power, or that, well, it does on mine anyway. So that cuts the power to the track. Now, to program a train, you go menu and loco. Then there's all these different programming things. Direct is the one if you want to program the address. This is where you have to plug the track in, or programming track, into these two outlets, the programming outlets. So it's very useful to have a programming track. So you press address, or there's all these different things you can do on it, but address to confirm controller 1, write, and then you can change the address that you want to change. Or actually I think that's the address number that it will change to. So say I wanted to change a train to number 35, I just press that, then you can see the red light flashes. Yeah, so now I can do number 35, but I don't have a number 35. And there is, to do functions, this button up here, on off button, and that means that the last function you used, you can turn it on or off. And since I haven't used any functions while the Elite's been plugged in, if you just press it, then it will turn on the lights, or whatever is function 0, and you can see that it has a little thing down there, and it says 0. Now to turn it off, I just press the on off button, and now it's gone. To do a different function, you go press this button, which is function, then you either type the function in or rotate the knob. So to turn the lights on, to turn the sound on if it had sound, you'd rotate the knob to number 1, or whatever the function number may be. I think this can do functions up to number 12. Yeah, so it does up to number 12. So, yeah. Then you just select it. So, press the knob. Then you can see down there there's a 3. Which is quite good. Then turn number 3 off quickly, just press that since it was the last one you used.